Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show, and I'm here to talk about some NASCAR news, go over a few things here. So, this first thing I want to talk about, if I can find it here. Todd Gilliland, he signed a contract extension to remain at Front Row Motorsports. A multi-year deal. It doesn't say how many years, but it's basically multi-years, basically 2 or more years. Car numbers to be announced, whatever car number he'll have, and it's also to be announced on the other 2 drivers for 2025. So maybe by losing Mike McDowell, maybe Bob Jenkins realized he had to quit, quit jerking drivers around. But I feel like maybe, I don't know who will be their next 2 drivers. But they finally realized that in order to keep good drivers, they have to give them multiple years at a time. I'm assuming, if the car number has been announced, I'm assuming he's going to drive the flagship 34 car. Although I'd prefer him to stay in the 38, but I feel like he'll stay in the 38 car. But after all these years on stringing McDowell 1-year deals, I guess they learned once he's gone, oh, we gotta sign him to multi-years. But he kept his head down last year when they took him out for 6 races. He earned, I think he earned this extension. Because I mean, he should stay in 38, kids. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's ranked solid in that 38. Nearly top 20 in the points. I think it's deserved. I think McDowell left because he couldn't get multi-years, but now they got him multi-years. So, but the organization's shown a lot of improvement, so I think it's well-deserved. I know, I saw one video on YouTube, it's like, oh, this guy's overrated or something. I'm like, he's doing pretty good this year, so. And Bob Jenkins talked about the extension, saying, we've watched him grow, mature, and show all his potential behind our truck and car. It's now his time to lead us into our next phase of winning races and becoming a consistent playoff contender. He's a great wheelman. I think it's good for him. And I also think it's due to the lack of long-term contracts and may have been a wake-up call to them to commit their drivers to more than 1 year, especially since they're now moving up in the Ford pecking order. So Kevin Harvick is going to drive one of his KHI late models in the ASA race June 28th at Five Flags Speedway, and then the Cars Tour race August 3rd at North Wilkesboro. A lot of people have been getting into the late model racing this year, been following the Cars Tour, and I'm looking, but I'll probably keep up with it, look forward to see Kevin Harvick behind the wheel once again. Parnelli Jones passed away, I think this was a day or 2 ago. Parnelli Jones, who won 4 Cup races in his 34 starts in his diverse racing career, passed away at age 90. So one of the best automobile racers of all time, versatile racer, raced many different series. Raced Indy 500, I think, as well. Just IndyCar, just so good. So many different cars. Here's the Sonoma schedule for this week, for this week's action. Arca West practice qualifying at 1:40 on Friday, 4:05. FS1 Xfinity practice, 5:05. FS1 Cup practice, and then the end of the day on Flow Racing at 6:30. Arca West for 64 laps. Saturday, 3:30 FS2 Xfinity qualifying, 6 p.m. FS2 Cup qualifying, 7:30 FS1 NASCAR race day, and then 8 p.m. Xfinity Racing 2025 34 is your stage lanes. For Sunday for the Cup Series, 2 p.m. FS1 NASCAR race day, 3 p.m. Fox NASCAR race day, and then 3:30 Fox Cup, 25, 30, and 55 is your stage lengths, I think. National Weather Service with 70 degrees and 0% chance of rain. Thank God, last week of Fox for the Cup Series. Fox needs to stop putting qualifying on FS2 because not everyone can get the damn channel. Seeing 0% rain is refreshing. But it looks like we're getting our last ever Xfinity race on Fox. So, the pre-race concert for the Cup race in Atlanta in September for the playoff races. Zach Top. I don't know who this is, honestly. I'm just being honest. I mean, apparently he's a country artist. Apparently it's a random country artist, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's good, listens to some good music and makes good music, but I don't know who he is personally. So, yeah. Here's the purse money for Sonoma weekend, including all payouts, positions, awards, stuff like that. Cup is $8 million and Xfinity $1 million. Well, it looks like the winners get a hefty payday. But that's not how purses work. But it's a pretty big payday for a road course. Kyle Larson finally got his waiver, finally. After all the way, just all the unnecessary what-if scenarios that NASCAR made people think in their heads. Fuck is it? And NASCAR has granted the Larson waiver. They announced on a Zoom session they've granted his waiver finally a few days ago. So now Bob will have to answer. Finally, the drama can be over, and it just shouldn't have took this long. But they did the right thing. So now more people will still do that double header if they want to, try and do the double. But yeah, they've granted him a playoff waiver, and they said his attempt to Charlotte was enough, and it says it was uncharted waters because of past medical decisions and suspension that NASCAR administrated. So the double is saved. Plus, you have to look at how much money they can win with him in the playoffs. Ticket sales, merchandise. And he said they felt they couldn't rule on waiver until after the delays happened. He said the Indy 500 is different, and this shouldn't be a precedent that a driver can try to do any other race and try to get back. He indicated effort to get back to Charlotte's enough. And then the Hendrick put out their statement. And he felt NASCAR is setting a precedent for a driver to attend any other race the same day and get a waiver if they try to get back for the Cup event, and why they didn't make a decision before the 600. Sawyer literally had to misquote NASCAR's own rule to try to defend it somehow. This is a dude making decisions for NASCAR. Yeah, it's really hard to talk about here, so, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm out. Peace, and I'll be back for the NBA Finals Game 1 tonight.